They called themselves the Sister Circle. 5 friends bound by blood oaths and late-night confessions. But in Lagos, even sisters can have serpent tongues, and sometimes the friend who helps you pick your wedding dress is the same one planning to destroy your marriage before it even begins. In the heart of Lekki Phase 1, where new money meets old ambition, Chioma had everything a Lagos girl could dream of. At 26, she was living the life her friends could only post about with bitter captions and forced smiles. Her man, Ekene, was the prize everyone wanted, but nobody thought she deserved. Chief Executive Officer of his family's tech company, fine as aged wine, educated abroad, but with enough home training to greet elders properly. The kind of man whose Instagram comment section looked like a war zone because women refused to accept he was taken. And he'd chosen Chioma. Simple Chioma from Surulere. Chioma whose father drove down for buses. Chioma who still bought provisions from Balogun Market instead of ShopRite. Chioma who somehow, impossibly, had captured the heart of Lagos's most eligible bachelor. "Babe, you don't dey glow," Ngozi squealed that Saturday afternoon as the sister circle gathered at their usual spot, Chioma's new 3-bedroom apartment in Lekki, courtesy of Ekene who'd insisted his woman shouldn't live in one room and parlor like ordinary person. The 5 of them sprawled across Chioma's cream leather couches, their laughter floating through the air-conditioned space like expensive perfume. There was Ngozi, loud, busty, the friend who always had man trouble but gave the best advice. Ada, quiet, calculating, the corporate lawyer who dressed like money and moved like ambition. Bisola, the party girl, influencer wannabe, always chasing the next Owambe or club opening. And Temi, sweet Temi, the soft-spoken one who baked cakes and smiled at everyone, even when her eyes said something different. "See as your skin they shine," Bisola added, snapping photos of Chioma for her Instagram story. "Love looks good on you, Sha, unlike some of us where they suffer with these Lagos demons calling themselves men." They all laughed, but Chioma noticed something, a hesitation, a bit too long before the laughter came. She'd noticed it before, but always dismissed it. These were her girls, her day ones. They'd been there when her father died, when she dropped out of university for lack of funds, when she'd worked 3 jobs just to afford a single room in Yaba. "So, wedding plans," Ngozi announced, pouring more Chapman into her glass. "We need to talk Ashoebi, bachelorette, everything." Chioma's face lit up. Ekene wants to do it big. His mother is already planning like we're royalty. 6 bridesmaids, traditional and white wedding, reception at Echo Hotel. Echo Hotel? Ada's perfectly drawn eyebrows rose. That's at least 20 million naira for just the venue. 30, Chioma corrected quietly. Ekene doesn't want to do anything small. The silence that followed was thick enough to cut with a blade. "Wow," Temi said softly, her smile not quite reaching her eyes. That's amazing, Chioma. You really hit jackpot." "It's not about jackpot," Chioma said, suddenly defensive. "We love each other. Money is just extra." "Of course, babe," Bisola said quickly. "Nobody is saying otherwise. We're so happy for you, right, girls?" The chorus of agreement came too fast, too rehearsed. Later, after Chioma went to the kitchen to bring more food, the 4 remaining friends sat in loaded silence. 30 million naira on just venue, Bisola whispered, while some of us can't even afford to renew our rent. The girl just the lucky beg. What does she have that we don't have? I'm finer, I have bigger yansh, I went to better school. Yet, Ekene chose her, Ada said coldly. That's what's paining all of us, Abi. Let's be honest. Temi shifted uncomfortably. We shouldn't be talking like this. Chioma is our friend. Chioma is who we allowed into the circle, Ada interrupted. Remember? She was the charity case, the poor girl we took pity on. Now look at her, living in Lekki, driving the Benz Ekene bought her, planning a wedding that costs more than all our salaries combined. "So, what are you saying?" Ngozi asked, but her eyes already held the answer. Ada leaned forward, her voice dropping to a whisper. "I'm saying life isn't fair. I'm saying some people don't know what to do with good fortune. I'm saying," she paused, looking at each of them, "I'm saying Ekene deserves someone who can match his level, someone who understands his world. Someone like you," Bisola challenged, but there was no heat in it, just curiosity. "Someone like any of us," Ada corrected. "We all brought something to the circle. Chioma brought nothing but need. Now she has everything and we're supposed to just clap?" What are you suggesting? Temi asked, though her voice trembled with the weight of what was being implied. Ada smiled, and something cold flickered behind her eyes. I'm suggesting we remind Chioma that the sister circle gives and the sister circle can take away. You can't be serious, Temi breathed. Why not? Ngozi said, warming to the idea. We created her Lagos life. We introduced her to our networks, our connections. Hell, she met Ekene at my birthday party. Exactly, Ada purred. We built her up. If we decide she's not worthy, we can just as easily tear her down. But how? Bisola asked, leaning in despite herself. The wedding is in 3 months. They are in love. What can we possibly do? Ada's smile widened. And love is the easiest thing to destroy, my dear. You just need the right lies, the right timing, and the right evidence. Chioma, 1, 2. Chioma's voice floated from the kitchen. Who wants more puff puff? The 4 friends exchanged glances, and in that moment, a pact was sealed in silence.